Okay. Can anybody hear me out there? I cannot figure out what's happened. I think I gone poo poos. What's going on? Hello. Can anybody see me? Hello. You in the other chat. Zoltan, it's I tried to erase and delete the right stuff, and apparently I did not. That's why I'm bouncing in here about 5 minutes late. Let's see if we can get anybody else here and it's all screwed up. I hope it's not. Good. I'm glad you can hear me. Hiya, Zoltan. I'm glad you're there for me. Hi, Jenna. How are you? Welcome in. I kind of figure people will figure out what's going on there. Let me go over here to my media and get it started, shall I? Let's get it started with this one.
Today is Wednesday.
Wednesday?
It's Wednesday! It's Wednesday!
Wednesday, Wednesday, Wednesday!
Cheeky.
Chihuahua.
Charmed.
Wednesday? What Wednesday?
Every Wednesday! Every Wednesday!
Every damn Wednesday. Wednesday?
Wednesday. Cheeky.
Chihuahua.
Charmed.
Every Wednesday! Every Wednesday!
Okay. Hi, Zoltan. Okay, Zoltan, I don't know how to do that, but I see everybody's trying to figure out that, yeah, okay, Jimmy done messed something up, and I did. I deleted the wrong one apparently on there. I thought I had the right one. I'm going to be with StreamYard for the rest of the month. Then I'm going to say bye-bye, and I'm going to go to another studio that's about less than half of what StreamYard's asking, because StreamYard won't let me pay by the month. They want a full year subscription at once. And what they did in my bank account left me, no, that was wrong. And I had to go ahead and deal with that. Hey, Bill, how are you? Opelon, how are you, Opelon? How are you? Welcome in. Let's see what we got in here on the media while we're just yakking away. Let's see down here. Let's get some of the new stuff in here. Let's see. This one.
The eccentric whack job, also known as Jimmy Snowdog, forgot to tell everyone that the giveaway date for the comment video is the 29th of October on the Wednesday's show at noon. He also forgot to mention the new video in the works. It's about his new little ducky stars known as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Rubber Duck series. The new video will be entitled Pizza Paradise. So go to the comment video and simply make a comment, and don't be like that eccentric whack job and forget everything. Just get cheeky.
And that's what I did. All right. Now, I did forget when I made the comment video. We're going to do the giveaway on the 29th. That's the last Wednesday of this month. That'll be the last show of the month. I'm busy trying to get this. I don't know how to do it, Zoltan. I'm trying to figure out how to do it by my phone. I'm trying to figure out how to do it by my phone, but I'm not sure how to do that link you said. Not quite sure. Working on it. We still have people coming in. Come on in. Hello, everybody. Let me see if I can get my poo-poos together here and get things stated up, okay? Yes, we are doing the giveaway, and that will be on the 29th of October. Now, the original part of the giveaway originally Let me show this up on this camera. Unfortunately, y'all have to. Is that the wrong one? No, wrong one. Wrong camera. There we go. Be amazed because it's awfully ugly. Hello. Hi, everybody. Jimmy Snowdog here. Now, originally, I offered up this with the certificate of authenticity. No teeth here, so I got to say it that way. And if y'all can see it, this camera comes in a little bit better, but not doing for me, actually. It's called the Four Queens Sterling Silver Coin. All right? That thing is very neat and very different. And I do mean different. Is that upside down? Yeah, here we go. I'm stealing with cameras here. Hold on, people. There we go. Back this way. There. Now, if we can get the light off of it so much, you can actually see it. There we go. Very pretty, very pretty. Sterling silver. I think it's 25 grams. It's not a pure ounce. I just wanted to be something nice and give something decent away. But we had some other ideas pop in. We had a few ideas when we had a little meeting the other day. And out of the blue, one of my customers, yes, she is one of my customers. Believe it or not, she's purchased several things from me. And this time she decided, all right, I want to get on the community. So, Darlene Schilling, y'all see her in the chat. Say thank you to her. She'll pop up sooner or later, trust me. She'll go, oh, wow, I forgot he's on. She donated what we're calling the 2 cents worth. 2 cents, that's right, because, yeah, 1 cent, 2 cents, looks like our big old copper pennies, except for that one looks like a buffalo nickel. Yeah, I know, but I call it 2 cents worth because I just sold my other 2 cents worth. Let me see if I can find her right quick. Bink, 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 bink. Here we go. We'll go with these two here. These are not the ones that are given out. This is why I call it the 2 cents worth. There's 2 Indian heads. Actually, there's 2 Indian heads. 2 cents. Got it? Get it? Whatever. It's a joke. Sort of a lame joke, but still 2 cents worth. But they're 2 ounces of pure copper. And that's what they are. 2 ounces of pure copper. And if you know what copper is going for today, because if I'm telling you right now, I just checked silver right before I came on. All right. I just checked silver right before I came on. Now, silver is at 52.75. And that's what spot is today with me on this show. 52.75. That's spot. But that's for silver. I'm showing you copper right now. That's 2 ounces there. Then we're going to go with 1 ounce bass. I'm not sure what this is. It says remembering the Alamo, but it looks like a fairy with wings. And this one here, of course, is a Liberty Walker. That's 5 ounces of copper. Bought by Darlene Schilling and then donated to the pile on the giveaway at the end of the month on the 29th. So here's a simple thing. All you got to do, and I won't see my ugly face. All you got to do, go find my comment video. It's on my wall and make a comment. Grab the wife, tell her, make a comment. What kind of comment? I don't care. Say hi, say hello, say goodbye, say, what are you doing? I don't care. If you got some questions for me, yell at me. I'm the one to do it for. But here's what I'm saying. Just leave a comment. I love Sterners. I refuse to leave a comment because mine's always, I refuse to chat. You got me good with that one. Yep. But yeah, leave a comment. Get in on this because it's going to get bigger. So far, we got the silver coin, and now we got 5 ounces of copper. It is going to get bigger. I opened the idea and said, all right, challenge them. I bought some and I donated. See if anybody else will buy anything and see if they'll donate. Okay, we went that way. The challenge is out there and it's working. Okay, the challenge is out there and it is working. All right, let me get back over here to the comment section. Claudette, hello, Claudette. Welcome in. How are you? If I miss anybody else, please yell at me and make sure I get to say hello. I don't like not saying hello and who say can be said talked. Okay. Now, checking that time. Got a couple more minutes. All right. It says live 11:06. I don't know. That's crazy. Anyway, here's what we're going with. Y'all see those 6 1-ounce silvers up there? Yep, there are 6. Got a kangaroo up there. Even got a Cronus up there. We got a Walking Liberty, but that is a round. In fact, I got 2 of them up there. They're both rounds. I didn't know. I put both of them there. The two Liberties, the Indian Head, and the Morgan, they're all rounds. Those aren't coins. Those are rounds. But they all are, and I do mean they all are pure silver. Silver today is at $52.75. I checked it right before I came in. That's what we're going for. If you want to get in a race, let's get a race going. But first, let me get over here and get to the giveaway tool. We're going to do something today. Hold on. Got to push the right buttons first. Share screen. Wait a minute. That's not going to work. All right. Hold on. Hope I didn't leave you in the dark. Did I? No, I didn't leave you in the dark. Good. All right. Got to come back over here. Yeah. All right. I do believe I spelt that correctly. If I didn't, just type what I wrote. Anyway, I can go with that one. Where are we at? Share screen. All right. And this one here. Share. All right. It's up. We got that going. Thank you, Zoltan. Thank you. Appreciate it. I will learn how to do that sooner or later. All right. Comment video. That's today's. Hey, Becky Joe. How are you? Comment video. Type that in the chat. That's our giveaway. At the end of the show, we'll be giving something away. I'll figure something out. I got plenty. We'll figure out what somebody gives something away. All right. But hashtag comment video. I'll leave that up for a little bit. Can you believe the prices of precious metals lately? Copper is up. Palladium is up. Gold definitely's up. Silver's up. And the other P, what's the other one? Yeah, we have them palladium and platinum. Platinum's up. I got a gram. I got what? About a year ago at $35 a gram. Now they're going for 70. Oh no, Claudette. Do you know a good address? Someone that works with you here in the United States? If you do, I mean, you must know somebody. You know me through what? Probably Picky Nikki or maybe Ella or Victoria. I think you know me through the sailing community. If you've got an address, that's all I care about, that I can send that to an address and you can get something if you win or you buy something. Still on strike, huh? To cause his sin things. Wow, really? Huh. I don't know how costly that can be, Claudette, because I'm looking to send a couple things to Romania. My wife is Romanian. She still has family in Romania. And a couple of years, and I mean at least 5 or 6 years. Hey, Tim, come on in, brother. Welcome in. I beat my head against a wall, and I mean severely, trying to get those people some simple little jewelry boxes and stuff. I made jewelry and sent it to them, and it never would clear customs. About 3 years ago, I sent off a box full of jewelry and this, that, and the other, made sure it did not make any problems with customs. We got the box back, severely beaten, smashed, dented. It never got to her family, and they still charged me over $100 just to send that box. Hiya, Jessica. Come on in. Jessica, don't forget, comment video. Can't stay long? Okay, well, that's the thing with me. You got to be present to win, but I am awfully glad and very happy you came in. Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to pull this down a bit. Don't forget, hashtag comment video. Got that? We got that. Let's do this. Sherry. Okay. Now, I am going to play something right quick. It should be the undersea one. Is in here? Hold on. I'm looking for it. It's not it. Okay.
Just the right accessories for those who love their doggies and kitties. All of our earring hooks are .925 sterling silver.
$8 a pair for earrings, people.
All of our earring hooks are .925 sterling silver.
Straight up, folks. $8 a pair for those earrings. Come packaged. Of course, you're going to have to pay shipping. We all got to pay that shipping. But $8 a pair. You see a couple, they make wonderful little gifts. They're not sterling silver. I have the sterling silver. I started off with those because I thought it would be a nice thing to add. Okay? Now, I'm going to pop up something else. Ever seen a silver scuba dive? Silver sand dollar. Made with a bubbles or sterling silver shot. Silver frog and amber with back in his eyes. have those with me today as well. And those are sterling silver, pure silver on a couple of them. That's that Shots pure silver. It has to be. That's what it came off that way. But it is a beautiful little charm. It really is. Each one of those are going for $20 a day because the price of silver. $20 gets you a beautiful charm, a beautiful gift, and something to really brag about that you've got. All right. Now, I've got this picture up in front of everybody. You're seeing all 6 of those. Yep. Now, and I got to get over to comments. Woo! I really got out of it. I'm sorry. Let me go find it. Let me get cut up there, buddy. Claudette from Jimmy. Okay. Cool earrings. Thank you, Claudette. Thank you very much. Let's see. I thought I saw Sticky in here. Yeah, there's Sticky. Hi, Sticky. Welcome. Come on in, mate. I appreciate it. Now, if you like what you're seeing, I'm easy to get a hold of. All right. You can yell at me right here and say, Jimmy, I want those now. And that's easy. Or you catch the show later. It's real simple. You go to Cheeky Chihuahua Charms at yahoo.com. Cheeky Chihuahua Charms is all lower caps, one word, Cheeky Chihuahua Charms. 3 simple words put together and yahoo.com, and it goes right to me. Okay? It goes right to me. That's my personal email. Period. I had to get rid of the other because it got all messed up. It happens to emails. Trust me, I've argued for a week with the AI about a missing email. Not a lot of fun. What a headache. Anyway, we'll get back to what I'm talking about. If you want to pay me, that's really simple. Cash App is $ Jimmy Snowdog 2112. The other 2 is PayPal and Zelle. And once again, that's easy as well because they're going back to how you get to contact me is the same way. Cheeky Chihuahua Charms at yahoo.com. If I'm speaking too fast or too slurred, it's easy. My buddy there, Zoltan, has written it out for everybody. Jimmy, was that a pair of weenie dog earrings? Yes, dear. Hold on just a second, and I'll check that out. Yes, it was, though. Just one moment. Zoltan, thank you very much. Zoltan, last comment for Jimmy. Dumpster, Jessica, I hope I have to go. Last comment. Oh, where's Jessica? Jimmy, if I won, I will give to someone else. That's how I am. Jessica, you're wonderful. As long as your name's in there, if it comes in, sweetheart, we'll pass it on and we'll make sure that we know that you gave it to them if they haven't heard that already. So here you go. Jessica's come in. She's got her name in, but she wins. She's asking because she knows she can't be there. All right, that's cool. Thank you very much for telling that. That's Jessica. So we're going to pass that on to somebody else. That's cool. Take care, Jessica. All right, I'm going to get back to Becky Joe right quick because if I don't, you guys know me. I'll keep rattling my mouth and I won't do what I'm supposed to be doing. Now, let's see. Was that a pair of wiener dogs? Yep, here we go. Let's see. Now, if I can do this right. Yes, they are, Becky Joe. Now, I don't like this camera because I can't get it to really stay in focus. It's my fault. I know what I paid for the camera. And I'm getting what I paid for, basically. Let me see if I can sharpen this up just a bit. Go here. Go here. Go here. And here. Sorry. That'll scare you. Let's see if I can do this right quick. Over here. There we go. Yep, the little wiener dogs. And of course, the hooks are 925 sterling. I think I've got Scotties in there as well. I think there's some Dalmatians. Let me push that button there. No worries, Jimmy. Bye, Jessica. Okay. The best Chihuahua Julian. There's some neat things out there. There really are. Sticky, there really are some neat things out there. I sent Sticky an email earlier. I don't know if you got it, next Sticky. If you've seen that email. I need where you got some of that cool Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle music. I need a copy of that one you were doing. Like you said, that was a cool song, and I'll help spread that one. I've got most of my stuff. I'll be showing the concept art of my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Rubber Duck series coming. Yeah, I'll be working on that very soon. Becky Joe says, I want them. All right, Becky Joe, you got it. You know how to pay me, darling. I'm not worried about you. I'll set those aside and put your name on them. You got them. Hi, SkyQuest. Welcome in. Come on in. Don't forget, SkyQuest, hashtag comment video. All right. I'll pop it up again in a second. Let me get this over here. This one goes share screen. Yeah. Okay. Push this one. And we'll get this back out there again. All right. Boom. That should have done it. Yeah. All right. Comment video hashtag. There you go. Going to give it away. You got to be present. We already had one. Jessica come in and said, look, I can't be there. All right. At least she was nice enough to say that and tell us. So if her name pops up, we know she's not there. We'll spin it again. Must be present to win. That's all I ask. And I'm only going to spin it a couple times, folks. Y'all have me spinning like on my second show about 7 times. I'm not going for that again. I want to give something away. I always do. Hello, Keeban. Did Keeban come in? Hi, Keeban. How are you? Blessings. He already got a hashtag video. All right, cool. He knows what's going on. Sweet. All right. Now, where were we talking about? Now, we have those. Becky, that was $8 plus shipping. I'll set those aside for you. Make sure we got your name on that. Okay? And that should be done. Get that out of the way and move that one. I got to put that back one on the board here. Thank you very much, Becky. We appreciate it very much. Of course, as always, thank you. Put these back. Now, we'll leave that up for a few more minutes. Now, if y'all want to get into a race, here's what we do. I'm looking at the time. Yeah, 12:30. That's good. Here's what we do. I'm seeing Mike S. Mikey, you in here? Mikey, show up. I didn't see Mike Slice come in. I'm looking. There's someone I didn't. Stephanie? Hello, Stephanie. Welcome. Come on in. Blessings. Where's Mikey at? I don't know. I guess did Mike Slice you come in? There he is. Hello, everyone. Hi, Mike. How are you? Mike, comment. Comment. Hashtag comment video. Get in on this. Must be present. All right. All right. Checking all those. Let's go back over here. And we'll pop this one up.
We at Cheeky Chihuahua Charms would like to wish everyone, our family, friends and customers, to have a very safe and happy Halloween. We at Cheeky Chihuahua Charms would like to wish everyone, our family, friends and customers, to have a very safe and happy Halloween.
And I will be happily sharing that with y'all very soon. Why is that still on there? I don't know why that's still on there. And why am I like this? Here we go. Now, let's get up here. I will be I have not started filming yet. I just finally got all my props. I've got my ducks, which are all 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ducks. I've got my giant pizza. I've got pizzas, and I got some other pizzas. I got some wild stuff that I'll be working on to do that video. It's going to be one of my other introductions. I'll get crazy as usual. Yeah, I will. All right, that's coming. That is coming. That's coming. I think I saw Chad Brookman come in. Hello, Chad. Welcome. Come on in. All right. All right, folks. Like I said, it's after 12:30. Let's go with this. Y'all seeing those sitting up there? That's what we're going to go for a race. Y'all want to get into a race? I need 10 people. I'm sorry, but the price of silver is killing us, people. But I'm going to do it this way. $6 a donation, 10 people. 6 a spot, 10 a spot. That way, with shipping, you know I'm not making a buck. But here's the deal. On every Cheeky Chihuahua race, all right? Every one that I sponsor, every one that I go for, automatically the first one goes in to Wounded Warrior. And that's the Wounded Warrior Project. Let me move the camera right quick for y'all. Right quick. And let you see this over here. There we go. Let's get it set up. Get it. There we go. If I can get the camera. There we go. The Wounded Warrior Project. I'm a member. I was a volunteer when they asked us over there at the VA, hey, you want to get on this? What is it? We're going to get everybody together. And do what? So, well, we're going to get them out there in the stadium and we're going to have an Olympics. For the Wounded Warriors? Yeah, let's go. And I went with everybody else and I had a blast. I really did. I watched people in wheelchairs shooting archery. And some of them hitting right on too, Jack. But I saw it out there. I had to help do that. And I was honored to be near it, be a part of it. Now, what I do is every race I do, always one of that race. That's where I'm really taking a shot in the pocket there, folks. That's right. There's only 9 spots left. The first one's automatically for Wounded Warrior. Now, we've got 2 ounces in the pouch that's going to the auction. 2 ounces. Let's see if we can push that up if we can. Serious. Let's get that off to Michael and Jeannie. Got to get that off very soon, in fact. 9 spots. Just put a 1 in the chat. Zoltan will keep an eye on it for me. And I appreciate it, Zoltan. Let's put a 1 in the chat. And we'll get a race going. That's $6 a donation. That's 6 a spot. 10 a spot. 10 spots. Okay? And I'm going to pop something up and give myself just a couple seconds. Let's see. What I'm talking about is I'm making that Ninja Turtle duck movie. These are duck Hot Wheels. Enjoy this while I change the stage, please. All right. That is basically what I did. Now, if I can get this just to equal out right quick and come into focus, I'll show this stuff off right quick. We got two little hearts. That is a tomahawk with a sand pendant. That, of course, is electrified silver. That's an owl. That's going too fast, if you ask me. Hold on, I'm going to go a little slower here. Well, that's dead slow. That's the wrong way. And that's definitely the wrong way. All right, let's try this again. Get back up there. How dare you? How dare me? All right. Okay, sorry about that, folks. That's the bottom tier of what I've got up here so far on this round table, what I call roulette. That's an owl. Those are two Val Canby 1 gram silvers. That's some vintage Mexican silver with onyx. And there you got those big giant, I call them teardrops. And I have no idea what that is other than terns or squirrels or twirls. No clue. Every single one of those is sterling silver, except for the one coming up. That's pure 999 silver. And the accent on the outside is gold foil, real gold foil. Okay? Now, two Val Canby grams going up to the top tier. Now, let me adjust it right quick. I got one more coming around. I got to adjust. Because it never wants to sit right. Here we go. All right, let's go up to the top tier. All right, top tier. That's different kind of paddles. Those two are 1 gram silvers. That's a 3 set. That is a 90% dime in a stainless steel heart. That's a wolf. That's a lion. Another 90% dime. Here's a beautiful sterling silver fairy. And smaller paddles. Those are two 1 gram. One's a seated liberty, one's a walking liberty. That's a 3 set. That's earrings and a pendant. And a wolf. Let me get back. Oh, wow. I keep forgetting to go over here to comments. Somebody should be yelling at me. All right. I'm going to put this back down and try to catch up in my comments right quick. Stu, you're in here. All right. Welcome, Stu. Come on in. Hi, Lisa. Hello. How are you? All right. 8 spots left. Who jumped in? Okay. We got Lisa's in. SkyQuest is in. You're in the chat. I'm just trying to catch up right quick, people. Now, all those that you saw up there, if you're watching me today, if they're earrings, they automatically have a 925 sterling post. If they're hooks, they're hooks. If they're earrings, that's not. And the other earrings, I think, is that set there. It's a 3 set, and that's got it's all sterling silver. If they're charms, those are pure sterling silver. Becky, Joe. Took a spot, Jimmy. Okay, great. Welcome in, Becky. That's 1. That's 2. Come on now. Y'all put a 1 in the spot to go ahead and get some of the silver. $6 spot. We need 10 people to go. I'm not making nothing of it. I'm trying to get Wounded Warrior. Get something for Wounded Warrior going. All right. On the carousel there, the spinning carousel. Each of those charms with the backing and all that, including, those are 1 gram. So actually 1 grams. All right. $20 a day with shipping. Straight up, not a problem. Captain Vic, come on in. Welcome in. Darlene Schilling. Hey, there she is. All right. She's the one that bought the copper and donated to the pile. It's going to be a pile. It's not going to be a 1. So more than likely what I'm going to have to do is pick maybe 2 or 3 winners on the giveaway day on the 29th. because apparently people, I've already got the emails, and well, I got 2 texts and an email saying, hey, if you're going to do this, I'll tell you what, I'll buy this and I'll donate it. And if you want to sell me at this price, I'll buy that at that price and I'll donate it. And I haven't gotten back to these people because I just got the email and the text earlier. I will make my deals. Trust me. It's not going to be a one giveaway. It's going to be a small pile. And so far, we got the silver coin and we got 5 ounces of copper. Nice copper too, Jack. But you get what I'm seeing is going to be some more jewelry. There's going to be some more other things to be given away. What they're asking, yeah, I think I'll make those deals. Okay? Especially with the price of silver, I got to watch that. Darling, did you get a spot or just put #1 because you're half asleep? Okay, Darlene's in on it. All right, we got you. We get that race going. All right, y'all seen the carousel for a while. It's going around in circles. Let me pass you off to something and change the stage. And I'll put something else on. I'm going to put this one on.
These are 90% silver American dimes, encased in a stainless steel heart-shaped pendant within layers of resin.
These pendants and more can be purchased exclusively at Cheeky Chihuahua Charms.
You can find us on Etsy, Poshmark, Mercari, and many other fine stores.
All right, let me get the camera adjusted just correctly so it's not tilted so bad and give everybody a headache. Now, as you can see, these are the Cheeky Chihuahua Charms. Now, I'm calling them the Cheeky Chihuahua Charms because they are kind of special. All right. Now, you can see what I've got here. And if you remember, and I'm going to turn this one over right quick, you'll see that this here is my 420 board. There's my brains. And my brains is on drugs. Yeah, it's my joke. But my 420 board, okay? Each one of these are part of my charms. Now, if you'll notice, what's missing on my boards is most of the red, white, and blue Screaming Eagles. And every single one of my medical charms. Mostly because they've been purchased, they've been bought, they've been picked up. People are catching on to what these things are like. I'm serious. People are catching on. And we're going to do this right quick. I got to go with this button here. Go to this button here. Go to this button here. And everybody, I'm sorry, going to hurt your eyes. I'm here. Now, what we're talking about. And I'll just step up a little bit. You see this right here? Oh, wrong side. Wrong side. All right. This camera's a little off. All right. This here is a Cheeky Chihuahua Charm. Now, what I've been calling it, was a universal because it'll go anywhere. This thing works perfect. And watch this. I just reach in right quick, pop it out, and it's there. Okay? Now, this one I'm wearing today is brand new. I made this yesterday. If I can get it just right. There we go. You can read it even. Oh, here we go. Picture. Here's a picture. Here's a picture. Me, Cheeky Chihuahua, and yeah, United States Air Force people. Now, believe it or not, one of the cool things that to me is kind of cool. Other people, it's like, yeah, so what? But this is an experimental one for me because the backing on this one glows. All the colors, I mix glow in the dark with all the colors. And it looks like normal colors in daylight, but you hit that sucker with UV or go in the dark, and all the colors glow, the red, white, and blue. I think it's kind of neat personally. It's my own design, but these are very universal. And here's what I'm talking about. Behind and built in of your charm, of my charms that I sell, you'll see, sometimes I keep it, I cover them. I cover them. I make a color back there to even cover, but this way I do it this way. So you'll see what's going on. It's embedded. This is embedded in your charm. It's not coming out. You can hit it with a hammer. It ain't coming out because it's inside. It's part of the charm. Now, here's the deal. With traditional pins, and I'm going to show you one in a little bit, is a traditional pin. And the problem with traditional pins is as soon as you put it in your garment, whether you're wearing a dress, a fine dress, a suit, fine garments, a t-shirt, sweater, anything, as soon as you stick a pin, you ruin the fabric. You poke not just one, but usually two holes in that fabric. That destroys the fabric. Destroys what you're wearing. That's not good. So here's what I've come up with. Now, I don't have just these, okay? This is just what I'm working with right now, that shape. It's a guitar pick shape. I also use it as a shield. I have real guitar picks. I also have other shapes, okay? Because these things can come in many other shapes. But what's cool about it is they're not coming off. Instead of sticking it, you click it. So I say, don't stick it, click it. Boom, 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 okay? Because here you do. You want to hear this. You want to hear that. I have wore these on my t-shirt for since I started with this about a year and a half ago when I finally got the right formula. Washed them in the washer, never came off. Slept in my t-shirts, yes, I have done that, and it never came off. Took it to Venture Island with my wife and my sister. Wore two of them. Did not move and went through all the rides. And we stayed wet. Not a problem. No rust, no must, no problem. And stayed right there. Will not harm your garments. Don't wear a pacemaker, though. These are strong magnets. They're like a 48, N48 neodymium magnets. That's two of them pulling back together. Okay? That's as far as I'm going to go with that. We're going to flip it back over to this picture here and show them off just quick again. There we go. I've got the 420 collection today because I've been at 420 shows. Every color that you can possibly think of. If you see something in a color you want, I mean, let's face it, I've got red, white, and blue. I got blue, pink, the hot pink. I got the Rastafarian colors. Over here, no, I cannot sell the top level, but I can show you these. These is a cute little accessory. If you don't want to go magnets, well, so you don't want to really go messing with so much. You don't want to wear a costume, but you're going somewhere and it's going to be a Halloween theme. All you got to do is take this little cute thing right here, put the magnet on the inside of your garment, and it hangs it right on your garment. You got a couple little fangs hanging there. So you're not big into Halloween. All right. Putting that on at the office or where you work. Okay, you're into it. Mermaid's Lagoon. Each one of my mermaids, when you see their bubbles, that is pure silver. Made some charms for moms. I think I made about 6 of those and sold. That's the last 2 I've got. That one right dead in the middle. I get close up of, get close to it. That's a tie tack. That tie tack is pure sterling silver. That will cut that tie tack there with its magnet. That's a charm. Will set you back to 15. Okay, folks, I've gone through those. Let me go ahead and change out the stage, and I'll keep on rattling. We're up. Here we go at 1 o'clock. Let's do this. Go back here. I already did that. Go here. Go back. All right, what we got here? Hi, Stickman. Stickman's still in here. You're welcome, Tim. Okay. Jimmy's sent you the mail link. Download. Oh, great, Stickman. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. I'll probably be using it. I was born in you were Ellsworth Air Force Base, South Dakota. Yep, you sure were. I think I was around then. Yeah, unfortunately. Anyway, what? Hello. That's my sister. I'll pick on her. Don't anybody else do that crap. That's my job to pick on her. All right. Anyway, let's get past this. Let's throw this one on. Let's find this one. Let's go up to an old laughable one. Let's go with this one here right quick. Chicky chicky pow wow. Chicky chicky pow wow. Chicky chicky pow wow. One more chicky chicky pow wow, and I'm gonna flatten you. Chicky chicky pow wow. Chicky chicky pow wow. Chicky chicky pow wow. And that's my Zeus. One more chicky chicky pow wow and I'll flatten you. And yeah, he'll do it anyway. He has got to be one of the most stubborn little cusses you ever met in your life. But that's my boy and I love him to death. Yes, he does. That's my boy and I love him to death. Now, going to show up something here right quick. These have been going, especially with the price of copper. Got a small stack here of these. There's 4 left. There was 6 as of yesterday. Darlene Schilling bought 1 set, and we donated that to the pile. And I sold another set earlier today, and that's been sold. So what we've got left, I showed these up a little earlier, 2 1-ounce coppers. Now this one here's the holidays, and not this year. And you got the Indian head and the buffalo. Here you got this form of Indian head. And then you got this form. The camera throws me off. Sometimes it wants to come in really nice, and sometimes it doesn't want to focus at all. All right. That's 4 sets of what I call the 2 cents worth. If you'd like to get in on that, just let me know, folks. If you want to get on the race, let's get that one in the chat. Let me go back over and keep an eye on the chat. Got 7 spots left. Well, don't send in until we get the whole thing going on, folks. All right? Now, there's only one of these in the world. I get him to come in and focus. It's a glow-in-the-dark skull. I made him for Halloween. And I figured, well, what would be on a glow-in-the-dark skull for Halloween? Well, I say ghosts and pumpkins. It's all solid through and through. I'm not offering this to sell. This is a piece of art that I made. I can't put a price on art. I really don't. I don't understand all that. I mean, one day I might part with that, but that's something I made that I'll always keep because it's something I made. Yeah, I made it for me. Got those 6 in the back, folks. All you got to do is put in that one in the chat. We'll get that race going. Let's see. We got Darlene Schilling. Cool beans. My father was AAF first in 1945. Took a blue suit commission upon graduating from Iowa State. Far out, SkyQuest. Yeah, SkyQuest. We were raised Air Force. We were raised Air Force. Then in my family, I went Air Force. I did 6 years. Andrea, my wife, she did 20 in the Army. Now, that brings me to this other one. I forgot to come on. Oh, come on, let's get this race filled. Yep. Tell them, Becky Joe. Get on them. This is the new in the series. Now, see, you can't get this thing to focus when you want it to focus. That's why I don't like this thing. I'm going to have to change that camera out. Let's go here. All right. Check this out, folks. This one is mine. I wear this one. United States Air Force. Okay? Now, I will make one this afternoon, more than likely, that says United States Army with their symbol. And that's going to be for Andrea. And we'll both wear them together when we go out. We go to places, we go to shows and stuff, but wear them both together to show off the charm itself and also a little pride. I don't wear jewelry. I lost my wedding ring. That's saying something about how goofy I am, all right? I lost my own wedding ring. I'm not a jewelry wearer, but I wear these things every day. Mostly because of pride. The Screaming Eagle was my idea. The Screaming Eagle is my idea. I've been wearing that proudly. I got these a few days ago, went through them, made my Air Force one, and I've been wearing that one proudly. And you just change it from t-shirt to t-shirt, just like that. Very simple, very simple. But I have Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Air Force, and Coast Guard. I will be making those. I'll make a video for all of them when I make them all complete sets, but I will have those to offer very soon. Okay? All right. We'll leave it out of that. We will go over here, go back to here. Take. Push the button, monkey. All right. Here we go. Yeah, we go back. All right. Okay. Now let's show off some of the new stuff, shall we? Yeah, let's show some new stuff. What's in the new box, Jimmy? Let's find out, shall we? Uh-oh. It looks like Zeusy wants attention. And when he wants attention, he's going to start yelling in a minute, as usual. Nothing you can do about that. Not really. All right, now, let's see what's new. What's new in the box today? This one. Well, let's take him out of the bag. It'd be a lot easier to see this way. Zeusy, come here. Oh, he's got it. He wants attention. Hold on a second, folks. I'll take a break. There we go. He wants attention. Oh, oh, look at you. Okay. There goes baby girl. Sorry, folks. That's where he's got to do this once a show. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. That's enough. That's enough. Okay. Look at his cute tie. Bow ties are cool, baby. Yeah, so bow ties are cool, baby. All right. You had your say so. Now you go sit down and be good. Okay? Sorry, folks. He's always going to say something, I swear. Well, that's why we call him the Cheeky Chihuahua. So I named his company after him for the reason of that. Anyway, going to get over here. And so what do you do about the washer? Okay, I'll tell you about that later, Andrea. I'm live on the show, Andrea. The man showed up. He looked at the washer. He agreed with what I said. It was the gearbox. And he says we're going to have to replace that whole washer. Okay, folks. This one is a sterling little kitty cat playing with a ball of yarn. The next one is one I was telling you I was going to show you. This is called a sterling silver pendant. Okay. I'm not sure if that's a real pearl. It probably is. Who put a fake pearl with sterling, but you never know. But see, the backing is a pin. All right. They still do exist. I'm not trying to replace them, but I'm giving you an alternative to think about. That's sterling silver all the way. And I'm not sure if that's a real pearl, but I think it is. Oh, here we go. Now, these little earrings, everything's sterling silver, except they're amber. Are those pretty or what? Yeah, they are. Those are pretty. Next up, let's see. We're going to go with this selection. All right. Sorry. We're going to go with this one. This one, coming up. Pull out the bag. See better without the bag. The bag of protection when I'm out at the shows and stuff. We have one coming up in a couple weeks. Thulite. Look at that beautiful purple. Thulite. I mean, not purple, pink. I'm only saying purple. Yes, that's a pure stone. That's sterling silver holding it in. Thulite. Very pretty. Pretty, whatever. All right. Coming up next, we got this one. How many y'all horse fans out there? That's a Mustang running free. Yeah, it is. That's a Mustang running free. And that is not just a one. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I don't want to fool anybody and think, oh, it's a 3D. It's not. No, I won't do that to you. But it's still pure sterling silver, of course. And that is a Mustang running free. I'm not sure what's going on in comments right now. I'll get there in just a second. Now this one, I still think it's cute. I really do. But I have a couple things that I'm a guitarist, so I've got guitars. But this one here is either a violin or a cello. And this one as well is not 3D. It's poured like that. Zeus, be good. Yeah, I get that answer from you all the time, dude. Okay? It's either a violin or a cello. I think it's a cello, actually. Now, this last one I kind of saved. It's different. You know what a perfume bottle is? You're out, ladies are out, you're going somewhere, you're doing something, and you want a little dab of here and there while you're out. Instead of pulling that out, what you do is you're wearing this. Now, if I can get it to sit right. That's because I got it screwed in. Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, come back. Come back. All right, here we go. Yeah. All right, here we go. Little heart-shaped bottle. Yeah, I'm saying bottle. Okay. That's sterling silver. Here's what happens. Watch me as I do this. I'm going to get near the camera. It unscrews. You put your perfume in your bottle. That's what you dip it in, come out, and ladies add it and put it on. Bobby saw that, and the first thing he said was, "You're going to sell that to someone who does coke, aren't you?" No! Bobby's out there. We all know that. Bobby. Anyway, but yeah, that's the new stuff. That's the new stuff. We got the perfume bottle. I think it's a cello. The Mustang. Thulite pendant. Amber earrings. Sterling silver pendant. I believe it's a pearl, but I know it's sterling silver. And then you got a little adorable kitty playing with some string. All right. I've got to go back, look at chat, see what people are saying, because I have a new idea. Go here. All right. Let's see what we got going on so far. Okay. Darlene's saying, I want that. I don't know what that is. You might think it's nuts, but I have a pair of wolf ears. That's not nuts. Tim, that's not nuts. Somewhere, if I dig hard enough, I can probably show you a pair of elf ears. Serious. And of course, I showed off the fangs I made for Halloween. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure which one Darlene wants. She's saying something. My Chihuahua will cry and cry when we get started from here. And Roxy, she is chai mix with a whippet, and our full bred chai Daisy never barks or cries. strange. Yeah, that is strange because there he is in the background. Well, I'm hoping we get a race going today, folks. If not, that's okay. That's okay. Wait till you see what I got to offer and tell you in just a minute. First, looks like I'm going to have to go over here and put something on to last a little bit and have a talk with Zeus, my magnificent. Yeah, you look at me go, uh-oh. Dad said my name. Yes, I did. Dad said my name. We'll go with this for a minute.
Just the right accessories for those who love their doggies and kitties. All of our earring hooks are 0.925 sterling silver.
Okay. Sticky, you were talking about your chihuahuas. Here's a question. Is your a sun worshiper? Because like mine is. See the little guy behind me? That was the one doing all that noise and stuff. He wanted me to go over and open the back door so he'd go out and sit in his sun's spot where it's at right about now so he could have his sun. Period. That was all that. That's all that was about. Lisa, you left us. Have a blessed day, everyone. Stay safe. Okay, Lisa, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. Snack time. Fried pickles and mozzarella cheese sticks. Nah, I don't think so. Nope. Okay, let me move this over here. Change this. Yeah, this here. All right, folks. Now, we've gone over the charms. We've gone over basic charms, full silver charms. Now we're going to go on to the little special I came up with earlier. Now, and as soon as I can locate it, where did I put them? Here we go. All right, folks. We got any stackers in the house? Any of you guys see yourself with stackers? Serious. Okay. We all know what silver's doing. We all know what silver's doing. Being a pain in the butt is doing it. That's the last one. I like the idea, but you never know. It could drop, crash. You never know what's going to happen, period. Okay? You never really know. So here's what I do at the shows. People come up, they're looking at the jewelry. I get to show them my charms and stuff. I get to meet people. And I see people look down at my little case, and my little case has pure silver in it. And they see that. Okay, great. They see that. And they, well, how much is that? And I tell them, because I have a little sign on the sign. I write in there every show we go to, and I write the price of the silver spot as we get in there. Okay? All right, Tim, you're a beginner stacker. All right, you might like this shoot. All right? As we go in. Now, I went into a show a little while back, and silver was at 45 something. Okay? I told people, they looked at me like I was nuts. I said, look, I will sell you this silver coin. Right now, silver, I think it's a 45, 50 or something. I said, I'll sell you this coin. And basically, I looked at it. It's all right, $1.50 under spot. I'll sell it to you for 43. And mark my words, in a couple of days, that's going to go up. You're going to make money off this coin you buy from me right now. It will increase in value. That night, 2 different people looked at me and walked away and didn't understand it. The next show, I saw the same gentleman. He looked at me and goes, how much is it today? I said, today is at 47. He goes, you mean like if I bought it the other night when I was here, you would have made at least $2 or $3 more on your own investment right there by holding that in your hand. He bought one. So here's what I'm doing, folks. Here's what I'm doing. Okay? Get this. The first one, we're going to call it the holiday one. And the holiday one. All right? That Santa Claus doing something, I think in a chimney. I don't think y'all can see that very clear. I hate this camera. It ain't going to work there either. All right, hold on. I'm going to change out cameras, folks. The only way y'all are going to see something clear is the way I do it this way. Unfortunately, you got to see my face in it. All right, here we go. This was a 2020 Santa Claus. Happy holidays. You can buff this out and take that name out of there. Still 2021. You can take, I think it's Joshua. Yeah, Joshua. You take Joshua out of there. You can buff that out easily. I know that for a fact. But it's still a 1 ounce silver. That's the holiday one. Then you have, of course, an Indian head. In other words, a buffalo. So you got holiday, buffalo, walker. This is a walker. It is a round. It is well, there's a date on it. No date on it, just a round, walking round. It's a walker replica. Let me get it back in here, right? There we go. So you've got holiday, buffalo, and walker. That's 3 different 1 ounce silvers, folks. I checked the price of silver right before I came in. It was at $52.75. All right. All right, here you go. Listen up, folks. I will sell to you. I will bend 1 ounce of silver out to you at $2 under the spot at $50. Put it in the chat, folks. Put it in the chat. $50 for 1 ounce of silver. That's $2, $2.50, almost $3. Almost $3 under spot. That's under spot. And you got your choice. You get the holiday one, you got your buffalo, or the walker. Go back over here to this one. Dink. And here. All right. So I'm putting these up here. I'm putting him over here. Let me get here. Now turn this around. I'm hoping we're going to get a race, folks. I really am. We've got a race going, but we need 10 folks. Got with the birthday in the worker. Okay. Turn the camera on a little bit better than that. Slide it in. Stop messing with the camera, happening. All right, Jimmy, get it straight. Get it right there. Pat it out a little bit. All right. There you go. That's a walker, a buffalo, or a holiday with Santa Claus on it. Neither JM Bullion, not Atmex, not the freaking bank down the road is going to offer you 1 ounce of silver at almost $3 under spot. And you know this is all real. You can see the toning in the one with the Santa Claus there. And I get all my silver either from APMEX, JM Bullion, or everybody, well, not everybody, but people in this community. Okay? I wish I could put it, but hard times. Yeah, I know, Stim. I don't like the idea, but I'm trying to get a race going, trying to sell jewelry. I'm just about out of time. And one of the last things I wanted to do was offer up. I had all that new jewelry that showed up, and that's still at $20 a pop. That's a little cute little kitty cat and all the rest of it. That's $20 a pop. Anywhere else you go with this stuff that I'm showing off, you're going to pay a lot more than that. Period. I watched charms, just a charms without a rope, without a packet. You're getting a charm. You're getting a piece of silver, basically, going for $24 and $26 a charm this weekend. $24 to $26. That was the starting bid on the auction. Well, actually, starting bid was $8. But it all sold at $24 to $26 a charm. And that's just a piece of metal. At least I'm offering all kinds of stuff because my stuff is a little eclectic. We understand that. I like things are different. And yeah, I've seen your pours too. They're beautiful. I like pours myself. I really do. Okay, so we've covered the race. We got one in Wounded Warrior. We got 6 spots left. We need to fill that up. I hope we do. We may not. What have we covered so far? All right, we've covered the new stuff. We've covered the cat and dog stuff. Let's try this. You might like this. This is kind of pretty. I wouldn't say kind of pretty. It's what it caught my eye. If it catches my eye, it's got to be it's got to be different. If it catches my eye, it's got to be different. And this really caught my eye. Look at this. This is glass beads. It's a choker. All the different colors with the purple, the turquoise. They're not stones, they're glass beads. But let's face it, somebody did this basically by hand. Somebody did their art and did their art beautifully, if you ask me. I think it's gorgeous. Now, that's a form of jewelry. It's a form of adornment. Yeah. But all glass beads, not one's missing. I think that is gorgeous. Now, you can think of someone you would love to give that as a gift to. Think about it. You get a hold of Jimmy Snowdog and it'll set you back $25 and that's it. $25. That's hand done glass beads. That's a beautiful, beautiful color series. That I'm offering out. Now, this I'm not offering out because this got spoken for real quick. I gotta admit, it went quick. All right. This here. All right, get it there. If that looks like shredded money, it's because it is. That's pure U.S. bank note shredded notes. I have mixed with resin, thoroughly mixed with resin, let it all soak in, built the backing, and then stuck a $100 metal charm right in the middle of it. As soon as I was done with this, Andrea looked at that and said, mine. And that was it. That's the only one of this in the world so far. And Andrea got it. The one I made next to it was this one. And basically, I was thinking about somebody challenging Cash Money to see if he'd wear it. Whether he wears a necklace, would he wear it as a pendant? Would he wear it as a charm? But that definitely says Cash Money. And if you don't know Cash Money, check out Three Amigos every Tuesday and Thursday on YouTube, right there in our coin community. Three Amigos. That'll be Cash Money, Jeannie Sweetheart, and Michael. MLZB. But that's pure cash, folks. And speaking of pure cash, give me just a second, and I'm going to show you something. I got to click this here. And go to this one. And go to this.
This is a cheeky Chihuahua Charms exclusive, introducing the only solid shredded American banknotes and holographic Christmas ornament. So far this is the only one. Jimmy may make a few more. It really depends on the demand for something this rare.
There's only one in the world so far. I haven't made any more. I have the material to make more. I'm going the wrong way. Here we go. I have the material to make more. I really do. Oh, little light spots. I didn't know that. Yeah, okay. That way you could actually tell this thing is solid all the way through. All right. Got a little Cash Money sound on there. Pure cash. Now, it's hard to show it on this, but on this side, if I can just get it to spark. You can see it better in the video, but this side is hologram, and it just spoosh with color. You put this on a tree or near a light, you're going to see it come off. But there's only one in the world. If you would like one, contact me. Get a hold of me. I'm easy to get a hold of. Swamp Dog, you in here? Hiya, Swamp Dog. Come on in. Come on in, Swamp Dog. If you want one of these, I'm only going to make 4 or 5 more, and that's it. Only 4 or 5 more. I may switch to a bag. It's a money bag sign or something, but I'm only going to make 4 or 5 more of these actual cash signs like that. If you want one, get a hold of me on Etsy. I have them on Etsy. I have them on, is it Mercari or OfferUp? OfferUp. I have them on there as well. They're $30 a piece. You see me. You're talking to me. All right? You're talking to Jimmy Snow Dog. You hear me on this show. The only way you're going to get this deal is, hey, Jimmy, I saw you on the show on this date, and you said you'd sell that for $20. I will, to people in this community. That's all is in here right now. People in this community that know my name, and we're hanging out a little bit, seeing what I got. $20, folks. It's 30 on Etsy. There's only going to be a couple in the world, and that's it. And I ain't going to make any more. Not really. You're going to twist my arm and make more of those, okay? Because I make all kinds of stuff, honestly. As you can see, I do. All right, let me pop this thing back up. Get this button here. Share this button here. Push this button. And then push this button. Okay. Now, for those who've come in late, because this show is just about over, I was hoping we get a race, at least one race going on, people. But guess not. I'm still trying to get things going for Wounded Warrior. Okay? Trying to get things going for Wounded Warrior. We've got 2 ounces in there. If you would like to purchase an ounce of silver, especially like I've got going today, that offer is not going to go. Tell somebody you had a guy, you heard him say, hey, he was offering silver at $50 a spot. Should I take it? Well, what is silver at? Almost 53. Well, then why didn't you buy it and save $3 and make yourself a little, hey, didn't do it. I got 3 offers sitting right there. That's the Holiday, the Buffalo, and the Walker. $50 a spot. That's what, well, right now it's close to $3 under spot. Okay? You heard it here. It's only way you're going to get it is either find me at one of the shows live or catch me on my show here on Wednesdays. And I'm not going to do this every day. This is today's offer. And that's about it. Okay? All right. Last, I'll talk about that. And what else we got to show today? Oh, hold on. Leave that up for a minute. Remove me. Okay, you've seen the comment video. Make sure you get that in, and we'll definitely do a giveaway at the end of the show. And I'm going to show you something and talk about a few people that are on the internet. Okay, I got a little shout outs a little bit. It's my thing. If I can get this button straight, and there we go. Okay, now Auction Palooza. It's probably on right about now. That would be Heather and Vinny, or Vinny and Heather. Very nice people. If you buy something from them, you know you're going to get it. They're nice people, and they're good people, period. I've been dealing with them over a year now, and they've been apparently on the internet by over 20 years, and they're established. That's what you want to look for, established. All right? I'm going to show off these two first. All right. Lincoln Memorial Collection. 1959 to 1982. No, yeah, 1959 to 1982. That is a full book, no missing. That's nice in the collection. If you know someone that does pennies, that's a full book, and it's done. It's complete. That's a complete book. I'll let that go. Oh, today we'll let it go for about $8. $8, people. $8. The book is completely full. Hiya, Bill. Swamp Dog. $8. Full book. Full book. Okay? There's something else I got in Auction Palooza. This one is Library of Coins, Liberty Head Nickels, 1883 to 1912. Now, this is not a full book, as you can see. I will not. Yeah, I can't see now. It's not a full book. Period. It's got see the second page. It's still got some in the back. Gotta go this way to see it. I count them as 2, 4, 6, 8. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's 26 Liberty Head nickels. 26 Liberty Head nickels. In the book. You need to finish it yourself, but you got one hell of a start there. It's almost done. All right? $12. $12, folks. $12. I'm not making anything off of it. I get them in these things with Benny, and I get a kick out of it. I bring them to the shows. I got all kinds of stuff like that. Now, this one threw me off completely, and I had to flip, and I know a few other people flipped, and it was a lot of fun. Okay? Now, get this. Which one's this? Let's go with Franklin. All right, we'll go with Franklin. It's in its case. Okay? It's in its case, but it's also in a holder. Let me pull it out and show you this thing. It's in its plastic case and comes with a certificate of authenticity. Okay? And what it says, it's a Franklin $100 banknote. Now check out this coin. All right? Now it's copper, but it's layered in 24 karat gold. It was issued in 2010. It's approved. It's got the $100 banknote in there. Reverse, of course, is an eagle. Try not to get it. There you go. Now, that's a big old chunk. Proof. And it's also got 24 karat layered. Okay, it's 24 karat plated, basically. There's still gold on it. There's still real gold there. Now, I went to eBay when I saw these things and said, well, what's it worth? And they're selling these things, 4 of them, for like $40, $10 a piece. Here's another one. This is a $10 one. Commemorates Michael Hillegas. Hillegas? Hillegas. 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 1922. That's another one. Proof. Copper nickel inside, but that's 24 karat gold on the outside and comes with a COA. Okay? If you're interested in something like that, they're worth about $9 or $10 on eBay by itself. I'll sell you both of those for $10 because they're loose in my wallet, basically. Because I have something else you might want to see. Okay? These two, I will offer. They're gold-plated. They're copper nickel. But they are proofs, and they're gold-plated, 24 karat. They say eBay, they're talking about they're worth about $10 a piece. I'll sell you both those for $10. Okay? Now, have a look at this, folks, if I can do this right. This is a complete set of those. That is a complete set. 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's all the different presents they've got on their banknotes. Every single one. Let me do a quick run here. I'll change out the camera right quick. Hold on. I want y'all to see this. Here comes the webcam. Don't forget, folks, I've offered this. It's not going to stay all day. It's going to be here until I'm gone. $50 bin today. And right now it's almost $3 under spot. Now check these out. Robert E. Lee. $50 note, $100 note. All these Lincoln, Grant, Washington. That's a set of 12 in a box, in its case. Set of 12 in its case with the box. If you know somebody wants to collect something like that, you let me know before it goes to eBay. Now, eBay, what I don't sell on my show, I do like what my friend Picky Nicky does. If I can't sell it here, then I offer it over on eBay and let it go there. It'll go somewhere. Sooner or later, it'll go at a show or go to eBay. One of two. I'm offering to you here on this show. I'll let that whole case, all 12 of those go. I know the prices they're asking for on eBay, but on my show, I'll tell you what. You take that off my hands, I'll give you all case. I'll give you the case, all 12, and the extra 2. For well, let's go $100. That's $100. That's not just 12. That's 14 of those coins and the case. I'm saying $100. I'll dicker it down. If you want to resell it, I'll dicker it down and let it go for $75 today. $75 today. And that's about as low as I can possibly go on that, folks. $75, and that's 14. You know, anybody likes to melt gold down, they'll get something out of that. Excuse me, I had to take a drink of tea. My voice is starting to go. Those are some of the things I get from Auction Palooza. A lot of my jewelry I get from people like Picky Nicky. I have lots of things to offer. I'll go over a few more things. Then we're going to get on out of here and call it a day. No, wrong one. That one. Okay. Back again. Sorry. I'll go through these right quick. This here is a silver nickel collection. Yes, if some of you don't know this, but at one time during World War II, our nickels gained and become 35% silver. And these nickels here have 35% silver. It's in a nice case, nice presentation. Remember, that price of silver has gone up. Those things were going for what? I think they're like $2 a piece. I think they're now going like $4, $5 a piece now. Silver keeps going up. Crazy is what it's doing. Here's a nice little presentation. These are 2 Indian head pennies. Comes in a case like this. But when you pick it out, it's it can be a paperweight on someone's desk. Those are nice pennies. They're in their cases themselves in there. And they're both Indian heads. Sorry, show the back. I didn't show the back. Sorry. There we go. But those, it's like a stone. In fact, I think it is a stone. It's like it's like masonite or something. It's a large, heavy stone. You can use it on your desk, put it down as a paperweight or something. Now, here's one. Some people, like I said, some people don't know that at one time, for a couple of years, we put silver in our nickels. Here's one you didn't know. I didn't know well, I knew it, but these pennies, the Lincoln Wheat Penny was designed by Victor D. Brennan and weighs 3.11 grams. Its metal composure is 9.5 copper by zinc. The penny's diameter is 90 millimeters with a main edge. Okay, we're talking about pennies. Okay. As World War II was winding down, cartridge cases were salvaged and used for pennies from 1944 to 1946. The original alloy used them 1864 to 1942 was resumed in 47. Now these pennies here were made from the casings of the shells they used in World War II. So I'll try to keep it even there and keep it nice. I'll get used to this sooner or later. I hope not. I get a better camera, it'd be better. Shell casing pennies. All right. Here's another one. How many of y'all collect the Kennedy half dollars? The 2002, 2003 Kennedy half dollars were not released into circulation. They just didn't bother. 2002, 2003, the Kennedy half dollars were not released into circulation. Instead, they were struck in very limited quantities and were made available exclusively to collectors. This historic collection includes both of these lost Kennedy half dollars. Oh, upside down. Okay, you're used to doing this backwards, basically. 2002, 2003, these were never released into circulation. They were only released to collectors. Nice case. Now, here's one. The National Parks, 2011 National Parks Quarter Collection. These are all the quarters for the National Parks in the 2011 series. Let's see, we got Gettysburg, the Olympic National Park, Chickasaw, Glacier National Park, Vicksburg National Park, the Olympic National Park. Oh, no, I'm other too. Gettysburg again, Glacier, Chickasaw, and Vicksburg. Okay, I guess there's two of each. They're all different, though. Well, I guess not. The Vicksburg are the same. Okay. Well, there's still like there's 250 in quarters alone in this case. All right. Here's some ones. All right. U.S. minted quarter. These were the state quarters when they issued them. All right. Here we got Michigan, if you're from Michigan. That's front and back. And I got two Floridas. I think I got the silver one somewhere. That's in my deep set. That's in my hold. And that's Floridas. They're a cute little set. Now, all right, we'll go start with this one. We'll start with the pennies. First and last, 1909, the last Indian head penny and the first Lincoln penny. Last Indian head, first Lincoln, 1909. Go up to the nickels. 1938, the last Buffalo. 1938, the first Thomas Jefferson nickel. Okay, yeah, we'll go further up in time. 1916, the last Barber dime and the first Mercury dime. Okay, we're talking 90% silver in both those, folks. All right. That's 90% silver in those. Speaking of 90% silver and dimes, 1945, the last Mercury dime. 1946, the first Franklin Delano Roosevelt, the first Rosie. And this card gives all the specs on them, tells you all the little intricates. And the last one, 1999. I started from the bottom up. 1999 in the year 2000. In other words, to break that century right there, okay? Turn of the century. The last Susan B. Anthony and the first Sacagawea dollar. Now, if you're a coin collector or you know somebody starting out, these are great. These are great as a collector, as a gift, especially the quarters. All these can be purchased from Cheeky Chihuahua Charms. Just let me know if you really want something like that. Okay? I've set prices. Silver Paws, what's happening, Robert? How are you? Hey, you made it. That's all I care about, that you actually showed up, Robert. Do yourself a favor. I'm going to put this up one last time. I'm tired of talking, to tell you the truth. Share screen. Yeah, okay, we're going to do that. And put that in there. Robert, and anybody that came in late that I haven't said hello to, and pardon me if I haven't done it, okay? There you go. Comment video, okay? Comment video, hashtag comment video. We didn't get a race going, folks. We didn't get a race going. I'm hoping we'll do that. Robert, if you didn't hear this earlier, get this, bro. Let me flip over to different camera here right quick. Let's see if Robert sees the money in this. All right, pause. I got 3 sitting there. Let me pull this down right quick. I got 3 sitting there. Walker is around. The Buffalo is around. And that last one is a Christmas round. I think 2001. Almer solid, 1 ounce silver. Okay? Silver right now, well, as I came in 2 hours ago, it was at $52.75. And I made the offer that I'll sell y'all an ounce for basically $3 under spot at 50 an ounce. 50 an ounce bin. Just put in bin and which one you want. That's 50 an ounce. That's almost $3 under spot. Let's see if JM Bullion or APMEX will give you that kind of deal. I don't think anybody else will. That's 50 bin 50. That's almost $3 unless it's gone up more under spot. All right. I think I've made my pitch about everything on the table so far today. I've ran my mouth for 2 hours, and that's enough. I've sold some nice stuff to nice people. And I've got some things done. I've got it out. Let's not forget, comment video. That's why I'm pushing that comment video. Go find my video, make a comment. I don't care what you say. Just simply say something and get in on this deal. So far, we have. Let's go back over here to this picture. Since nobody wants to take up on that one. All right. It does happen. People figure it out. Think. All right. For the giveaway on the 29th of October, one of the things that's going is this 4 Queens silver. There it goes. COA, certificate, got a case with it. 4 Queens, 25 grams sterling silver. And then Darlene Schilling popped up and she purchased 5 ounces of copper from me. She bought one of the get your 2 cents worth. Upside down. Get your 2 cents worth. She bought the Pro Bass coin, the fishing. She bought the fairy coin there, whatever that is. And she bought the Liberty Walker. All right. That's 5 ounces. Uh-oh. What happened here? Hello. Sorry about that. My whole screen went gone. I think the copper hit something. Anyway, that's 5 ounces of copper along with the silver coin so far in the pile. But from what I'm saying, well, I'll get back and check my emails and my texts because I already have 2 customers. I got two texts, and I've got a email with people saying, "Look, if you'll do this, I'll do that. I'll buy this, and I'll donate that." Really? Okay, I got you covered. I have no problem with a little wheeling and dealing. Halloween's coming, folks. Halloween is coming. All right. You might want some nice jewelry coming up this year. Here's something you don't see every day. Now, you don't see that every day now, do you? That's a hot pink. In stainless steel backing. That's a heart-shaped stainless steel backing. You know that won't fade or stain and go all bad. It is a pewter face. Some kind of devil or something, closer. Whoa. Halloween is coming, folks. Halloween is coming. All right. I think I've made my pitch for most things. Jerry Parker, welcome. Come on in. Jerry, did you get a chance to put your hashtag in? I'll put it up one last time, folks. Going to finish this day. All right. Must be present to win. Hashtag comment video. If you want to get it in the pile, because it's becoming a pile. I've already seen it. I've already talking to people. Yeah, it's good. There's more than that silver coin and that copper is going to be wound up in that pile. There's going to be jewelry. There's going to be jewelry. There's going to be silver. There's going to be other stuff in there too. All right. It's going to be a pile by the 29th. You want to get your comment on that video. Jerry Parker, hashtag comment video if you haven't done it already. All right. All right, folks. I've been at it for almost an hour. I'm going to pop a couple more things here and leave that up on there. But I'm going to bring these on because I got to get some tea in me and get my throat straight. So hold on.
The eccentric whack job, also known as Jimmy Snowdog, forgot to tell everyone that the giveaway date for the comment video is the 29th of October on the Wednesday's show at noon. He also forgot to mention the new video in the works. It's about his new little ducky stars known as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Rubber Duck series. The new video will be entitled Pizza Paradise. So go to the comment video and simply make a comment and don't be like that eccentric whack job and forget everything. Just get cheeky.
We at Cheeky Chihuahua Charms would like to wish everyone, our family, friends and customers, to have a very safe and happy Halloween. We at Cheeky Chihuahua Charms would like to wish everyone, our family, friends and customers, to have a very safe and happy Halloween.
The first time I played that video for Andrea, she goes, "What the hell language is that?" Oh, Lord. Okay, folks. I'm going to pull this down, bring this back up, and see what we got here. All right. All right. We got 16 in here. That's 16. 16. I'm going to pull it up. Oh, we got 10 comments here. What am I missing here? What am I missing? Am I missing anything? Okay. Did Jerry Parker get in? Hey, buddy. Yeah, you got in. Good. Oh, everybody got in. SkyQuest, you got in. Everybody. Now, listen. That tripped me for the first time. Yeah. It's me playing around. I love the mess. Are you kidding? I'm gearing up to do this. I'm going to take about 2 or 3 weeks to do this Ninja Ducks thing because that's going to be full studio out in the middle of the floor. Got to keep the dogs out of it, keep us walking out of it, and do my shots and do the shots. It takes about 500 shots to get maybe 15 or 30 seconds of good video time. Okay? It does. It takes a lot. Okay, folks. I'm going to do this. Flip it over here. Come up to that one. Oh, wait a minute. We got to get a countdown. Do a countdown. We got to do a countdown. Yeah, got to do a countdown. I didn't make these things not to have a countdown. Let's do a countdown. And let's go with this one. Okay, let's go. We've had our countdown. Got 16 present. Must be present to, well, we got 16 in the game. Must be present to, yeah, you know the drill. Boy, I sound like Biden. Ugh, that's bad. Let's go. Silver Buzz. All right. And what did Silver Paws win? Jimmy Earp quick on the draw. Jimmy Earp quick on the draw. Yeah. All right. Silver Paws, what did you win today? Well, I never actually pulled that up, did I? Ooh, that was wrong. Okay. We'll do it this way. See now, Robert. Let's do something decent. Let's see. Where is the bag? Ah, here we go. Here we go. Let's change this. Stop sharing. Here we go. And show the bag. All right. I got this from Robert. Robert, did you claim yet? Where you at? Did he leave? He better not have left. Pause, you in here? Pause. Did Pause leave? Oh, come on. He just said hello. Silver Paws, Robert, did you leave? Yeah, Silver Paws at the front door, please. I want to show off your bag you sent to me and let you pick something out of the dang thing. And you're not even here. Come on, Robert. Where you at? Rerun it. Yeah, about ready to, Bill. Ah, come on, Pause. All right. You know we're going to have to give him a ration tomorrow, right? Well, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. He's on Thursdays. He's on tomorrow. We give him a ration tomorrow. All right? All right. Pause, where you at, man? All right. We give him a ration tomorrow. All right. Come back over here. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, come on, man. No. All right. That is enough. Okay, the whole thing just went down. I mean, the whole thing just went. Where did it? Oh. Yeah. All right. I don't know what to do here. Somebody give me a. I'm going to have to either get everybody to re-put in that dang hashtag. Pause, just stay where it's at. Arr. All right. Tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to redo this hashtag. Got to get back in there. Give me a minute to get in there. No, I don't want. I don't want a guide. I just want the tool. There we go. All right. All right, folks. Sorry about the delay. We're going to do this again. We're going to make it a lot easier, though. All right, here. All right. I can't believe this happened to me, but hey, good things happen. Okay, folks. Everybody's left in here. I haven't run off. Please put in hashtag cheeky. Just hashtag cheeky. Anybody's left. Come on. I got a bag here to give away, and y'all just pick it out, and I'll just go with that one. All right? Hashtag cheeky. Sorry, guys. Ball sucks. No. Don't say comment video again. Hashtag cheeky. That other one that just completely just, I don't know. I didn't even touch the X on it. It just went gone. I'm still getting used to this computer, folks. I'm still getting used to it. Put in hashtag cheeky. Jenna, Tim, hashtag cheeky. Okay, we got one in there. That's just me. We can't just have me in there. Did Zoltan go look for Stu? Go look for pause? Hello? Come on, guys. It says we're still live, so I know I'm live or moving. I don't see anybody in chat other than me saying hashtag cheeky. So either something's completely wrong here. I've only got one entry. Did everybody leave? Hello? Anybody there? Hello? Did I lose the whole feed? It shows I'm still live. Okay, there I am. Okay, folks, I don't know what's happened here. I know y'all were in there. It shows I had 13, 14 people in there. Something happened to the whole show. It still shows I'm on being recorded live, and I don't know what happened. Here we go. Wait a minute. It's bouncing back. Chat stopped for some reason. Yeah, okay. Can you see my comment, Jimmy? I can now. Yeah, chat stopped for some reason. All right. Mike Slice, hashtag cheeky. There you go. Hashtag cheeky. There we go. Let's get that going. Everybody that's in, everybody can hear my voice or watching right now. Get that in. We'll get that back. At least we know whoever's here will get it. I thought Paz was still with us, though. I really did. All right. I'll play something long. Give y'all time to go ahead and get that in there because that's just unfair. Period. That's unfair. Let's see what we got here. Give me some little time here. Here we go. And the moral of the story is never sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow in front of a robot who don't like that song. Boom, fried duck. All right. That should have got enough cheekies in there for us. Chad, Stephanie, silver over 53. You see what I'm saying? People, $50. I'll sell you 1 ounce for $50. That's $3 under spot. All right, everybody got their cheeky in. Let's get over here and see what it says. Yeah, all right, we're back to it. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to do the countdown. We're going with this. Here we go. Stephanie! Woo! All right. Now, we're going to do this the easy way this time. Yep, sure are. I'm not going to, well, I got the picker wheel. I got the picker wheel. All right, we got the picker wheel right here. Let's see if I can share it up. Ding, 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 ding. Share this. Pops. No, wrong one. Share screen. Thank you. Okay. Push this button. Picker wheel. Are you coming in? All right. Let's see if this thing's working there. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Yeah, all right. It says the Bush presidential dollar. Let's see what that looks like, shall we? I got to see what that looks like myself. Oh, I know what that is. Where are you at? You're supposed to be in there. You better be in there. Here we go. All right. Congratulations, Stephanie. You got the Bush presidential dollar on this one. Now I got to turn off this. Stop sharing that. Come back over here. There we go. Did y'all see that? Hope you saw it. All right. Now, of course, this is a $1 coin. All right. But on the back, on this side, I don't know if you're a fan of President Bush, but that's the one that popped up this time. I got a couple in there in that run. Now that's coded. It makes a nice little gift. You can put it in things. Congratulations, Stephanie. Thank you very much for playing. And what I need you to do is send an email to cheekychihuahuacharms@yahoo.com. It's all written out down at the bottom down there. It's all lower caps, one word, cheekychihuahuacharms@yahoo.com. Give me your name, your screen name, your address, and at the end of the month, when I send all my giveaways at the end of the month, I will make sure that comes to you. Thank you very much for playing, and we appreciate it. Everybody, I appreciate everything you've done today. We've had some fun. I've got to show up a whole bunch of stuff, show off some videos, and we've had a good run. Silver's at over 53 right now. And so somebody in the chat yelled it at me. Over 53. And I'm offering you a hunk of silver, real silver, for 50. Stephanie gifted it to Darlene. Really? Well, that saves a whole lot of confusion. I'll see her this weekend. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I really do appreciate it. I really appreciate you just coming in and see what I'm doing and seeing some of the stuff I've got going on. I got my hair going something crazy here. Oh, well. Anyway, I do appreciate everybody. Blessings one and all. And y'all have a great day.